Good morning, class 8 student. Today we will complete the chapter civics, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Previous classes we have completed the Lok Sabha and we have also learnt about the Lok Sabha is known as the lower house and it can be dissolved. But now I will discuss about the Rajya Sabha, and Rajya Sabha is known as the permanent house. Permanent house. Permanent house means cannot be dissolved. So again we will understand about the differentiate between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha can be dissolved, Rajya Sabha cannot be dissolved. So Lok Sabha, other name of the Lok Sabha is known as the lower house, Rajya Sabha is known as the upper house. Lower house means can be dissolved and directly elected by the people, but Rajya Sabha member directly not elected by the people. They are elected by state legislative. Now I'll discuss about the total seat of the Rajya Sabha, 250. How many seats? 250 members. Out of 250 members, 238 members are indirectly elected from 29 states, 29 states and 7 union territories. 238 members are elected by 29 states and 7 union territories. Remain 250, it means 12 members left. Now I'll discuss about the 12 members. That 12 members are nominated by the president. 12 members are nominated by the president. Those who are having special knowledge in the field of art, literature, science and philosophy, even also in the politics. So what I was saying about total member of the Rajya Sabha is 250. How many members? 250 members. Out of 250 members, 238 members are directly and indirectly elected by the 29 states and 7 union territories. 12 members are nominated by the president. Now who are the 12 members? 12 members, those who are having the special knowledge in the field of art, literature, science, philosophy, politics and society, they are directly nominated by the president. Total members. Now we have discussed about the 250 members. Now I will discuss about the qualification. Qualification of Rajya Sabha members. Rajya Sabha members. Even also, member of the Rajya Sabha is allowed on the basis of the population of the states. According to the population, if the population is big, they are having the more population. What is called? If the state is big and they are having the more population, then they are having the more seat of the Rajya Sabha. If the less population states, then they are having the less seats of the Rajya Sabha. Like UP has 31 seats. UP has 31 seats. How many seats? 31 seats. UP state, Uttar Pradesh 31 seats, while other side we can see about the Nagaland. Nagaland has only 1 seat. So we cannot say equal state. All the states are having the equal seats of the Rajya Sabha. No, according to the population, if the state is big, more number of the seats of the Rajya Sabha. If a state is small, less number of the seats of Rajya Sabha. Like I have discussed how many? Uttar Pradesh is having 31 seats for the Rajya Sabha, while Nagaland is a small state, so Nagaland is having 1 seat of Rajya Sabha. Now I will discuss about qualification of Rajya Sabha. Qualification of Rajya Sabha members. Number one, person must be citizen of India. Must be citizen of India. Number two, their name should be mentioned in the voter list. Their name should be mentioned in the voter list. Age should be 30 years or above. What age should be? 30 years or above. How many years? 30 years or above. Not be, third point, not be criminal. Not be criminals. Even also, now next point, not be any profitable office. It means should not have government job. Should not have government job. Now, first point again I am discussing, person must be citizen of India. What should be? Person must be citizen of India. Second point, their age should be 30 years or above. If their age is less than 30 years, they cannot fight the nomination of the Rajya Sabha members. Now, second, should not be criminal. No, their name should not be in any criminal cases or something. Then only that type of the person can fight the election of the Rajya Sabha. Now, next point I have given, person those who want to fight the nomination of the Rajya Sabha, they should not hold any profitable office of the government. It means they should not have the government job. If they are having the government job and they want to fight the election of the Rajya Sabha, first they have to resignation from the office of the government, then only they can fight the election of the Rajya Sabha. Now, Vice President of India is also known as the ex officio chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. And another things, he or she also known as the presiding officer of Rajya Sabha. He or she is also known as the presiding officer of Rajya Sabha. So we have discussed about the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Next class, just I'll discuss about the list, concurrent list, union list or state list. What do you mean by concurrent list? What do you mean by state list? What do you mean by union list? Then automatically just we will complete this chapter. So remind part I will complete in the next class. Thank you class.